what's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl Soul Queen 3, and I'm here for a love general reading for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. And I must say, this is a very good reading, mainly for the Divine Feminine, because we ain't taking it no more from you nasty dogs who don't know how to treat us. So, with that being said, the first card, the energy for the Divine Feminine, the first card is the Hierophant. So we definitely are learning from our past mistakes, are becoming more intuitive, and definitely more spiritual, which is very good. And then we have Justice. Yes, so justice is being served, guys. And this is awesome because, I definitely feel like we should not put up with nothing that hurt us from the past. And when you let go of the past and become, more aware of that and just learn to focus on yourself, then justice will be served, spiritual justice. Then, for the Divine Masculine, they have the Hermit. A lot of them are in the house or just feeling stuck in their head over, probably past situations. I'm feeling like a lot have been suffering internally because they have not been doing right by the Divine Feminine. Okay, the next is the Tower. Okay, and likely so. I mean, a lot of them feel like they lost the world. I mean, when you mess up a good relationship with a good woman, honey, that makes everything feel like a tower moment. So for you guys who know y'all did a woman wrong, that's why you're feeling that. That's why that card came out, okay? All right, but let me do the reading for the Divine Feminine first, okay? Now, the first card that came out, and by the way, I'm doing, mostly my reading is from the Hoodoo deck, and the Oracles was from the Game of Thrones, in case somebody wants to know. But this is a Hoodoo card, the Ace of Baskets. Okay. And basically, this is showing a lot of us Divine Feminines are getting at last some abundance, and it's from the Heavenly Divine. Pretty much this is kind of like the Ace of Cups, in a regular tarot deck. It's showing like we're going to have some good stability coming. Perhaps some of y'all are getting raises. Perhaps some of y'all even getting some inheritance of money. Things like that, which is awesome. And then after that, we have the Ten of Coins. Okay. Another indication that a lot of us are getting definite abundance in money. Just having a lot of good things coming our way, spending time with loved ones, family, friends, enjoying ourselves, which is awesome. And the next card I have is the Three of Baskets. Okay. And this is showing that a lot of us have good intentions, A lot of us are enjoying ourselves and doing what we need to do. At the same time, though, some of us might be overindulging a little too much. Some of us might be getting into things like over drinking. I mean, don't overindulge in alcohol. Some people think that's because they don't smoke weed, it's okay to drink and drink and drink. But at the end of the day, that can cause you to have all kind of failure in your inside, your liver, everything could just shut down. I know a person who died a couple months ago from a alcohol overdose. So yes, watch that, ladies. Okay, now I'm gonna do the Divine Masculine's energy, and the first card I have is the Big Queen. Now the Big Queen is for the Hoodoo deck pretty much like the Empress card, and it's a message, okay, that you need to think about what you do. What is the things you need to really evaluate about yourself. Why is it that things aren't going your way right now? And what would your ancestors think about the situation? That's pretty much what this means when you get this card, okay? It's saying like, okay, like what if your mother or a relative who might have passed could see how you are right now? I mean, what would they think? Would they be happy, or would they say, oh no, you need to get it together, honey? You know, that's pretty much what you need to think about, divine masculines. The next card I have is the Mother of Knives. Okay. And the Mother of Knives is saying a lot of men right now are pretty much acting a little like a bitch. Real talk, they don't want to admit that they done fucked up, and they're taking their negative, like toxic energy out on everybody. They can't really take it out on the divine feminine, because we done been left. Okay, we done ghosted their ass. Some of us done blocked them. So whoever they around now, they just acting like a little bitch. It is what it is. I mean, they can't get mad at us. But typical, because most people who don't, do right by a person, they don't want to admit it any damn way. And then the next card I have here is Gullah Jack. Okay? Yes. And Gullah Jack, for the hoodoo deck, is pretty much the hangman. And it's another message for these divine masculines that are fucking up, that a lot of them are feeling stuck in a rut, definitely in their mind, constantly maybe thinking about the divine feminine and what's she doing, who she doing, things like that. But at the same time, they definitely are still doing the same thing. They're still sleeping around, messing with multiple females or men. A lot of these divine masculines are secretly bisexual. And I mean, my thing is, don't hide that from a person. If you bisexual, I mean, it's 2021. I mean, you got to be open with people. Ain't nobody trying to catch nothing. A lot of these men are being nasty as shit behind closed doors, sleeping with men and women, and then going back and spreading their nasty disease to the person they say they love. No. Spirit doesn't like shit like that. So right now, the message for divine masculine is, don't think you ain't being watched, honey, because you being watched, and you're going to be judged for how you act. And honey, if you don't fucking stop, you're going to continue to get the tower moment in your life. Okay? And you need to just learn to basically tap into your intuitive side. Ask for divine help. Pray on being released from these succubus type of demons that make you want to just have sex and cheat and do things that hurt your divine feminine. You might not get that person back, but at least you'll get your self-esteem back, and you'll get back on your feet. So with that being said, okay, I did a Lover's Oracle for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And the Lover's Oracle for the divine feminine was freedom. And the card is very beautiful. She looks like she's like in a field of flowers, and she has a beautiful rainbow behind her. And this is a message that says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yes. So there's nothing stopping us, divine feminines, from doing what we need to do in life. So if you want to perhaps go back and take a course in something, perhaps computer networking or cosmetology, anything that you feel like you need to do, go ahead. That spirit letting you know, do what you feel, and you will be rewarded for it, okay? And for the divine masculine, I have this surrender. Yeah. And that makes sense. Surrender like your negative behavior. Give it up. Stop trying to be something you're not. I mean, because as a person who's intuitive, I could easily look at a person, a man especially, and see if they faking the funk, you know, if they pretty much are hard or if they just acting like it. And even if they are, you don't want to always act like a hard, fool all your life. You don't want to, just have that negative type of attitude, because all that does is run a good person away. And then all you want to have is this nasty, ignorant, toxic people around you, and you're going to feel like, basically you're in hell. So surrender. Yes. And then I did a guardian angel message, for the collective, most of us that are doing good, and it's positive outcome. And it says, at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes, whether through love, fear, or indifference. You are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Well, there you go. And I definitely feel like, that's a good message for divine masculine. Surrender that ignorant, foolishness, okay? And for the females, surrender feeling insecure. Surrender, stop, letting people walk over you, okay? Because a lot of us are, definitely getting more intuitive with the Hierophant, which is awesome, And we're getting our justice. Justice is being served. So, yes, guys, let me take a sip of my ginger water, because I'm definitely, learning to just be more healthy, drink more water, and work out and do what I need to do, because I know I got it going on. But Spirit says I'm going to have it going on even more, because I'm learning to, intuitively, do what I need to do, listen to Spirit, and just stay away from all the processed snacks, all that bullshit, So, yes, whatever you got to do, you need to do, So, with that being said, I'm going to spray my hate away spray, And I hope all of y'all definitely got some kind of good message from this, okay? So, with that being said, hun, namaste.